Greetings from the void. My name is Alpha, and welcome back to Minoria. I brought some friends.
Alright, hold on. I mean,
Oh,
if you want to join the stream, people join the stream, you know.
alright. I'm here with
Just
Octo.
I'm here.
I had more people, but they're no longer here anymore.
It was just for courtesy sake.
Oh, actually wait, I don't want to mess with the save file. I think I want to hold on to the save file because slot 1 is basically the original playthrough I went through, and I can load up that save file if I want the other ending, I believe. But we're not here for the ending. We're making a new file. So, after completing the story of Minoria, you all know from Momodora, in general, that I've not actually done with this game until I've lost every boss at least once. And got the secret item for every boss. Now, I've gotten a few of these secret items by sheer luck. But there is still a chance that I might be able to get every single item.
This will take forever.
I think the only boss that I know of that's going to take forever to get the secret item from is a boss by the name of Frika. Because I am terrible at dodging throwing knives.
You must learn.
Also, I want this item. Blood incense. Alright, so one thing for sure, I know this is here. I got a silver coin. There's apparently another secret here that I'm not aware of, but I don't know where it is. Nor do I know if I have the means to get it.
Shut.
I mean, here's the thing, though. Hold up, let me go into options. Now, these are just control settings. Alright. Incenses. We need blood incense right off the bat. So, instead of focusing on acquiring the lore books first, like, obviously getting lore books is of importance. But instead of focusing on trying to find every secret, we need to at least flawless every boss at least once. And if there's a worst case scenario, if I'm missing a secret, I'll just go back. I can just backtrack for it, I guess. But I know where a good portion of the stuff is located. I'm gonna be honest, I haven't even touched this game in half a year. Just like Hollow Knight, so... Yep, there's this. The hiatus kept me away from any form of game for a good bit. So, I don't know, maybe Hollow Knight will have reduced the amount of rust that I've accumulated over the years.
We shall see. We shall see.
Alright, well I can still parry, so that's good. Ah, yes, cutscene. Right, I want to try to get different dialogue options this time. So we're gonna try to choose, stuff that I haven't seen before. Let's keep going. You're right, we have orders to follow. We shouldn't idle too much doing unnecessary things. Okay. I'm kinda glad I picked the first option. Alright, so... there is RBA chat with Fran. Or Sister Fran. Wait, there we go. Clearly the best character in the game. Calculated. Okay. So I think we're about to approach. Wait. We're about to approach this boss, so I'm just gonna do that real quick. Alright. This again.
Best of luck to you.
Oh boy.
Best of luck.
I'm starting to think the witches are the good guys here. Alright. It's around here. I thought you got rid of every one of you. I'm here to rescue your majesty. This is what she is now. Look at her. Your kind wouldn't even consider her human at this point. Point your crosses at her and burn her alive. Pass your sacred judgment. I'm waiting, children of God. Thus, the ceremony is not yet complete. I trust you can handle those two. Leave it to me. Alright. And it begins! Yikes. Just gotta be very cautious with you. Yikes! Okay. Die, heretic! Okay. Ooh. Okay. First one done. Okay, first one's done. Holy heck. Frigid incense obtained. Okay, so real talk, we've done that one before, but might as well get the frigid incense just for the sake of it. Because it is useful.
Oh, so you may want to turn on screen share again, just saying.
Oh, shoot! I didn't realize you were sitting there not seeing anything.
No, if you recall, you have to activate screen share.
Right, well, here we
There
go.
we go. There we go.
Are you hurt, Princess Amelia? Not much, sister.
I totally forgot. I'm like, oh.
Just pretend I was being a badass for like 30 seconds.
Yeah, that's all I can imagine.
You fight well. That woman you just defeated was no common witch. There are others like her, sinners who stand against their kingdom. She was just a bump in the road. Their ceremony is progressing swiftly. While you have done well in rescuing me, there are more to be done. First, you must head to the library. It's a safe spot. It's just up ahead, blah blah blah.
Stuff you've probably already seen like 1,000 times before.
Yeah. Bunch of dialogue. Dialogue? The princess is with us now. Let us head to the library and keep her safe. Okay, Fran. This.
What kind of roll?
Yeah, exactly. This is my first reaction to the roll in the game. I was like, what is this, a bunny hop?
You just spam the roll and like, I think it cancels the animation.
Yeah, I think it does. Yeah, there's like a whole roll animation, but when I spam it, it's
You
just...
just spam the button, you just cancel the animation, you just like a fucking feral animal.
Roar!
It's a feral goddamn animal.
It took me like halfway through the game to realize that this game actually does punish you in boss fights for like dodge roll spamming, because yeah, the way they punish you is like positioning within the boss, the putting distance between you and the boss itself. Like, if you throw off your positioning, you see how throwing melee attacks moves me forward?
Yeah.
Contact damage. That's how they punish you.
Oh, yeah, that makes sense. So if you roll into a man boss, you're gonna take contact damage.
Contact damage is the worst.
I think it's bad. Yeah, like.
Oh.
God, why did I do 146 damage?
Ah, damn it.
Why were you trying to parry it?
I need to practice my parries. It took me like it's been a while since I've been back to this game.
Fair. Okay, that makes sense. Like, why do you beat the shit out of it? There you go.
There we go. Because parrying is actually useful because there's like an AOE attack.
I know, I saw. It looks useful. I just didn't know why you were doing it until now. I was like, what are you trying to parry?
It's just good. It's good practice. Also, watch this.
Parry bombs.
I can parry bombs.
I don't know how that works, but I love it.
I can parry literally almost anything. This is to keep in mind. In this universe, there was guns, and they've abandoned guns in favor of the holy maple leaf, the true sacred weapon. There is a reason people abandon guns. Maple leaves are OP.
I don't know. This is the same guy who made the other game. What was it called?
Momodora?
Yeah, yeah, that one.
Yeah, I'm still having trouble considering if this is in the same universe as the Momodora games. I mean,
it's the same art style, but it could be a different game entirely.
I mean, the art style to Momodora is all pixelated, and well, this is a huge step up from pixelated.
Oh,
but,
yeah, I think it's 3D models meant to look 2D.
Yeah, but the thing is, you see, everything's all oil-based and such, but those enemies up there, they're wielding leaves. Sort of what some of the enemies in the original Momodora would wield.
They could be related? I'm not sure. I haven't really seen much of this game.
I mean, the only evidence that I have in case that connects the Momodora game to this one is the Kingdom of Karst, which in this game they added an H into Karst and renamed it to the Kingdom of Karst. So that to this day is still confused me whether this is still in existence. I guess in all senses this is a spiritual successor of the game.
Could be a spiritual successor, yeah.
But it's a hell of a successor, I will say that much. White incense. Speaking of which, I need to equip the thing I got from the boss. A frigid incense. White incense, that's my projectile. I hardly use magic in this game, at least the projectile magic, but it does give me a fighting edge. If I really wanted to make this game harder on myself, like in Revere in the Moonlight, yeah, I would restrict myself to only melee and not using magic.
Someone's done that. Someone's done like a no-hit melee.
I've seen some Minoria video out there where people restricted themselves from even dodge rolling or parrying in the entire game. And I'm just sitting here like, why?
For the challenge.
There's the parrying and dodge rolling is like the main thing of Momodora.
Well, that's probably why I want to get rid of it. Just to see how hard it would be. It's probably really difficult. What the fuck?
Secret door.
God, this room is so fucking blue, it's hurting my eyes.
And do your long attack. There we go.
Oops.
There is a thing in this game where if you do over half the enemy's HP in like a single combo, you get like double XP. Which you'll see me try to do that when I occasionally parry an enemy. That's just some XP. I'm not really sure as to what the XP actually even does for me in this game.
I don't know.
I mean, I guess it It
More
does
damage?
increase my HP, or maybe my damage as well, yeah. Like, hold up, there's like a stat. I believe there's like a stat block somewhere. Yeah, stats.
Yeah, I think leveling up just tries out your stats, like, slightly.
I believe I've gotten to like level 50 or something around there
Let's have
by
a
the
look.
end.
Let's have a look. Change your stats. See if anything changes.
So like right now I'm like level 8 because I think you
Oh.
start off at like level 5 or something.
It's usually level 5. You just start at level 1 or level 5. It all depends on the game.
Yeah.
Most Pokemon games, if you start off at level 5.
Also, another thing I noticed when playing through this game, they did slightly nerf my character. Because in Momodora, I used to abuse the attack button input, where if I press the attack button like a certain amount of times, I can keep a combo going. But despite how I time my hits, there's always a first slash, a second slash, and a hard slash.
It probably did that because they realized that or something.
Yeah. I didn't abuse that a lot in Momodora, but in some cases when I'm fighting a really hard boss, I would try to do that. Okay, one thing's for sure, when I get this key, I need to come back here because I missed this. I don't know what's in there.
Oh, they did.
Alright, need that charge attack ability. And right, I need to get through the other side of that door.
I guess weird looking key.
Yeah.
What's that little dude doing?
He's trying to cast magic and kill me. I
Okay,
mean,
that's
I am a nun. Well, a nun slash inquisitor. I'm the Inquisitor!
up.
Under the rule of this house, I must confess, for I have broken my vows of obedience and chastity. 2 nights ago, I was indecent and acted impulsively. I want to regret these actions. If only I hadn't felt so good. Forgive me, Reverend Mother. I'm not really sure what she did, but, you know.
I can tell you, it's really obvious.
Is it obvious?
Yeah, I don't know if, yeah, it's obvious. It's a thing a lot of nuns in real life can't even do, too.
I mean, I don't really know much about nuns in real life,
I
so.
was raised off in sort of a Roman Catholic, so I kind of know some things. So
Huh.
that where the hell that was? They I just said he had a one night stand.
Ooh.
It was just a big no.
Yeah, that would probably explain that
I'm
last
trying to
bit.
say it, I was just putting it bluntly, you know.
Put it bluntly, yeah.
That would
And
explain
then
it.
they all.
No, you could do it for me, thank you. Jesus. Oh my. Oh, he's dead.
There we
Those
go.
little things, like little demons or something.
They're demons. I believe in Momodora they're canonically called as Bachman or something. I'm not sure if that means something in a different language, but I believe.
Or it just could be a made up thing.
Yeah. I mean, they're canonically like demons.
They're like little shadow people, so.
The library's just ahead, blah blah blah, yes. Dramatic walking sequence. Me and Sister Amelia had to take some extra days to arrive. You will find no living nun in these premises save for the 2 of you. Shut up, your friends are dead. Cathedral's walls are stained with the blood of those who oppose the gods, blah blah blah. Darkness leaks from corners. You must find my younger sister Poeme and stop her, blah blah blah. She's a witch. Defeat Poeme, please, God, by all that is holy, just stop her. She's hosting the witches' ceremony. Okay, so, Octo, this is a Momodora reference that slightly triggered me. I wonder if the library has some fairy tales. As a child, my favorite was The Maiden in White, which is a reference to the main character in Momodora Vera in the Moonlight.
Oh! It might be connected then, I'm not sure. There's Wasn't
I
sure
mean,
everything
it's
was
connected in terms of a fairy tale.
Oh, maybe it is.
But
Maybe watch the fair.
the ending, the true ending to Momodora Revere in the Moonlight, it did say that you as the main character died in the process of saving Karst. But stories of your heroics will be told as a tale for all nuns to follow by, and I guess it became a fairy tale.
Maybe.
So,
Could have happened a while back then.
may have happened a long time ago, so long that they renamed their entire kingdom to Karst.
Gosh.
Also, this is a mysterious shop lady. Want to take a look? Some of it might be useful. Actually, I want to talk to you because there's a dialogue option that I need to know from you. The heretics sunk 2 vessels from Whitechapel. Not even southern monasteries are safe anymore. You look fine though. Suppose our witchcraft poses a little threat to you. Which is it? The witches are pretty strong. Really? You are going to be okay. Well, I hope you will. Last time I said I was capable. To atone for their sins or their families, many girls are forced into clerical work. I've heard the stories about the horrible persecution. So, let me ask you. Were you sedated for your initiation? Last time I said I do not recall, so I'm not sure what to say to this.
I don't know.
I'm gonna try saying yes and see what happens. That doesn't surprise me. They say most sisters are sedated to avoid extreme body stress. What the fuck do they do?
I don't know, and I don't want to know.
Do you hear the wails of the gods? Some members of the order can hear divine moans in their sleep.
Christ.
This game gets hella dark. I should give you some peace now. No more idle chatting. Yeah, okay. Right. I need the shop, so... Restores 2 per defeated enemy. I mean, I hardly need healing that badly. But I'm going to purchase that anyway. Alright. Return to previous location. Okay, so... The next boss we are about to encounter... Sister Devore.
I just don't take it. The hit, you get a key.
The key is to not take damage.
Oh, I'm pretty sure you can save it before the boss is done nice too.
I mean, there will be a save point, like, generally nearby. But I have to say this, though. Sister Devore is going to be a very somewhat difficult boss. It depends. I have to get her low enough to cripple her. And I'm not joking about that, by the way. I have to cripple her.
That's fucked. Silver point.
Ooh, actually, wait. Now that I got that silver... Oh, actually, I can't go back because I can't jump that high. I'll encounter the shop lady at some point. Ah, yes. If you stand in these smoke clouds, you get silenced. Which is a Momodora status effect, which allows me to... I can't cast magic.
Also, silence works in like any game, or like any game ever. Like, yeah.
Eeh.
Silence is a common status effect in a lot of like RPGs, so it just makes you not able to use magic. It's fucking
Thankfully, though, getting silence does not count towards, you know, flawlessing a boss. Like, you can get silence and still
oh yeah, you
flawless.
gotta lose HP.
If you lose any HP, if your HP
It
goes
does not
down,
count.
it doesn't count, yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Because getting silence is a non-damaging status effect, so it shouldn't count.
Also, I
So-
need to appear at the shop lady because now I have a coin. Wait, sorry, blip. Shop. There we go. Incenses, black incense. And I guess we might as well equip Lotus Incense. Alright, now we're loaded. Now we're fully equipped with, like, weapons. Yeah, they're like slugs. In fact, I think they're referred to as slugs as well in the game, so...
I don't think it's
Oh, here we go.
Is this boss?
Nope, it's an ambush. In which they just throw like a bunch of smaller enemies at you. Got it. There we go.
Oh, this isn't bad. Slugs. Yeah, but this game's getting a bit like... It's kind of hard to overdo it. Like, why is it so close?
It's a moon.
I know, but it looks like it's like... I guess it is a planet, but it looks like it's like just floating there in the hallway.
Yeah.
Oh, you know what the problem is? It doesn't move in the background, so that's why it looks like it's stuck.
Yeah. I mean, compared to everything else, like, that moon is very 2D.
Yeah, if it moves in the background, it'd be a better effect. Slugs, that's so fucking big. What the fuck are you feeding your dang slugs?
I activated the mechanism. Cheersynth incense. I think I like that incense. Oh, was Cheersynth incense? Lightning attack. Yes, I need that incense. Alright, well, I guess I'm going without the maple leaf weapon. Or partner fennel sword. I guess we are. I guess this is technically what it feels like to play the game as it normally is without the DLC weapons. Alright. What I need to do...
Or is this the mini boss?
This is the mini boss. Right, okay, making sure I have Cheersynth incense. Notice how he's...
Oh, he's big.
Yeah, notice how he's standing in water.
Oh, you have to get him for massive damage. Okay. Yeah, there he goes. God, Jesus.
Zap!
You can literally kill him with just that.
Yep. Also, notice this guy pinned to the wall.
Oh, there's a girl pinned to the fucking wall.
Rest in peace, fellow nun.
What the fuck happened here?
I'm assuming that big guy happened. Alright. I want to... Shit, is there something in the freaking library? Hold up. Oh, wait! No! I do have one game installed! Yes! The Blade of Judgment! A special note is left within. Revere in the moonlight. Yes! I'm equipping that right now.
That's not. Oh wow.
This is the sword of the boss that kicked my ass in Revere in the Moonlight. When I first picked up this sword, I had Vietnam flashbacks galore.
More flashbacks. Oh God, you.
Oh God, this blade, the very blade that has slain me multiple times. But now it's in my hands. Alright. Now we should be approaching the boss. Okay. I like how there's like church bells everywhere you go. Oh wait, before I enter the boss room, I might want to flip that lever. Alright. Let's go! You two are quite persistent. Surrender yourself, witch. Are you not going to address me by my covenant name, sister? I said surrender. You are not worthy.
Sword.
My worth is not going to be decided by your church, sister. For too long you've plagued this land with your faith. It sickens me how boundless your cruelty can be. As commanded by the saints, our acts reflect their will. Do something of your own accord, for once.
Oh yeah, this is a cult.
Your church should have no place in this world, and no one to adore it. Such rotten faith should not exist! Alright, here we go. Oh.
Oh, what?
Ah, crap.
You just dropped dead. Holy shit.
To be honest, I was expecting that. Alright. Oh, crap. Ah!
God damn it. Instantly, again.
God
See, why?
damn it.
Fucking just went right. The game knows what you're trying to do. It's like, I ain't having this shit.
There we go. Nope. Yikes. Okay, the goal is to cripple. Okay, so she does have a ranged attack. That's the thing that's gonna kill me the most. Her ranged attack is probably one of her most bullshit moves.
Actually,
No, it's round 4 actually.
It says 4 and 4.
Ooh.
Oh boy.
Ah!
Rolled into the attack.
I was expecting her to do ranged.
God damn it.
There's like subtle warnings for some of the bosses for like things that she's going to cast or what her next attack is going to be. For instance, the only warning you have that she's about to do range is when she
Range
points her
hand,
hand at you. Yeah,
Oh, my phone's ringing.
that is your only warning. But when someone's about to do a dash, they do a they generally do a flash or like a circle around them. Alright.
Oh god. Alright, round 5.
Round 5. Wait. Oh! There is a stun bar on this boss.
Oh my. Oh, shit.
Ooh. Oh! No!
Damn it!
Okay. I got close.
Very close. You got very close. Alright, here we go.
Oh, really? Contact damage?
You said the bosses had contact damage, remember?
Yeah. Ah! Come on, just kill me already, goddammit.
Damn.
It's there to help. Ah, really?
Damn it.
Seeing it once.
So does blood one stack?
The blood one does stack.
Okay. Should be the same type of stacks.
Okay. Ooh, yeah. Okay. Okay, she's doing that attack.
What the what?
Aww.
That range attack is like brutal.
It is. Cutscene. Hit pause. Ah!
Oh no!
I was too busy in the inventory.
Yeah. Maybe you try doing the healing before the boss fight?
Well, if I heal back the full health, well, actually, maybe, yeah, maybe that will work. Hold on, wait. Let me test something real quick. It doesn't go away. I still have the buff. Okay. This might work.
Now the buff's gone.
Yeah, because I saved.
I guess you get our items back after that.
Yeah, I get all healing instances. I got all my instances back if I heal. Or like, frickin', if I use a save file, like everything resets. Alright, so if I do this, and then I switch that with black incense, this should work.
This should work.
Alright, but it's short range. Ah!
You gotta jump.
Yeah, I gotta jump when she does that.
That crawls on the ground.
Even in mid-dodge roll, that still hits me.
Yeah, it's spikes.
It's a very brutal attack. Ooh. I got you now! I got her!
And purple. And there's the flawless.
There we go. Ah, Clarice, forgive me. Claremont
Claremont.
obtained.
Oh, it's named Clarice. That's fucking brutal.
Actually, her name is Devore, actually.
Well, she just said Clary, forgive me, and the thing said Claremont.
Sister Devore, why would you walk that path? So, the funny thing about
fancy item do?
the fancy item, I think... Yeah, Claremont.
Oh, it's a sword.
It's a sword.
It's better than your sword.
Wait, I don't think I've ever seen this sword before.
Yeah, look at that. Face
Holy heck!
1 times 2, 5.
That's so much better. I'm not sure whether they added this in update. I don't know, I didn't really flawless this boss, but this is interesting. Alright, well I got a better sword now.
That's awesome, yeah.
And it's got heavy thrust on it.
Yeah, and it's got 1.25 attack damage. It's really good.
Yep. Ah. The only male character you will ever see in this game.
Huh.
You sure know how to swing a sword. Keep your distance, stranger. Who are you? Just a traveler, heading to the castle. You? I don't know what to say. Last time I said this. You look fishy. Do I? I must admit, I'm not the most strict about, but I do want to help. I've got some information to share with you. A barrier has been placed around the castle, sealing the entrance. Only witches can pass through. Word on the street is that a hidden passage exists connecting the royal garden to the castle's inner chambers. As for access to the garden, I've managed to unlock the door leading to it. It's close to an elevator in this cathedral. So, we could check the hidden passage together. 3 of us. What do you think, Sister Amelia? Staying in group could benefit us. Alright, we'll meet at the garden. Sure thing. Ah, right. We haven't introduced ourselves yet. I'm Pin. What names do you got by? We'd rather not tell you. Fair enough. Well, then I'll meet you two on the way to the castle. If you think I was being a little too curt with that character, don't worry. I wasn't. that character does deserve it. Oh.
Sorry.
But yeah. When you kill a boss, you get a little addition to your archives.
So you have a little bit of lore or something from it?
Yeah, some little hint of lore.
It's cool. It's kind of a lot of games do that. I like that when games give you like some information about
Like-
bestiaries and stuff like that.
Yeah, Sister Amelia, which is the character I'm playing as, aspires to become a historian, sleep after lunch. Her mother, a woman branded witch, was burned alive by the Inquisition. Amelia was then forced into clerical work to atone for her family's sins. Yeah!
I don't like that.
Yeah! And then we've got Sister Anne Fran, my partner in crime. Sister Amelia's assistant. She's a young acolyte lacking experience in combat. For that reason, Fran specializes in rituals for sealing witches. The Sacred Office is known for burning entire villages to eradicate the presence of witches. Fran's hometown, a small village east of Orber, is among the ones wiped by the church.
It's the freaking Salem witch trials are like worse.
Yeah, exactly. A witch that roams the court of St. Hilda's Cathedral. In the past, Devore served as an inquisitor under the Order of the Black Needles in the Kingdom of Renelia. Eventually, her interests shifted to nursing to aid Clarice, her frail younger sister. In a desperate attempt to save Clarice's life, Devore made use of medicine forbidden by the church. Her healing efforts proved to be fruitless, and Clarice's illness worsened over time. In the end, Devore's secret workshop was discovered by a church. She was labeled a sinner. Her final sentence was to witness her family and home burned down by the Inquisition.
Oh, that's fucked.
Yep,
Yeah,
And-
that's true.
we just slaughtered her.
Yeah, brutally.
At this point, I'm starting to think the witches are the good guys.
He might be. Yeah. This is a very interesting game. If you ever do record it again, let me know. I am going to pop for now because I'm gonna.
Yeah, but I think we're gonna end this episode off here, so yeah.
Oh, okay, then yeah, never mind. Then if you record it again, just like hit me up and I'll.
I mean,
pop
I am
for a
getting
bit.
tired. Like, first two bosses, that's fine, but the next
Yeah,
boss
that's-
is just, eesh.
Fucking yeah.
Alright, well, leave a like, enjoy it, subscribe, become part of us today. There will be more flossing to come and more pain in the future, especially with Frika. Farewell, everyone.
It is.
Anyway, farewell, everyone. Goodbye.